Look past the GTA 6 leaks for a second, because the person or group calling themselves CyberLeek didn't just drop gameplay footage and a map of Leonida, they dropped a manifesto. And whether you love them or hate them, they forced a conversation a lot of us have been avoiding. When you buy a digital game, do you actually own it? That's what we're talking about today. No hype, no side taking, just the facts, the questions, and the uncomfortable middle ground. Mid-August 2026, short clips started circulating. Jason driving, fighting, playing basketball, flying a plane, map screenshots of places like Dalton Island and Catalan Key. CyberLeak claimed responsibility. They said the leaks were a protest. Their CyberLeak edict lays out three main demands. 1. No digital pre-orders before independent reviews. 2. No selling single-player content that's already sitting in the game files as DLC. 3. Games with single-player modes must have an offline fallback so they don't die when the servers shut down. They pointed at GTA 6 specifically. The physical edition is a box with a download code, no disc. Pre-orders opened months earlier, and they referenced cases like Ubisoft's The Crew, which became completely unplayable after servers went offline. They also launched a Solana memecoin and let token holders vote on which clip drops next. That part raised a lot of eyebrows. Here's the part many people quietly agree with. Digital ownership is weird. You pay $70, $80, sometimes $100 for a purchase, but the license agreement often says you're only licensing the right to play it under certain conditions. Years later, the servers can disappear, the store can delist it, or authentication can stop working. Suddenly, the thing you paid for depends on someone else's infrastructure. That's not unique to Rockstar, it's an industry-wide shift. Physical media is disappearing. PlayStation has already said it will stop producing discs after 2027 in some markets. Game preservation groups have been warning about this for years. CyberLeek's language, "You paid for it, why don't you own it?" taps into real frustration. Pre-orders that used to guarantee a physical copy now mostly reserve a digital download. Day 1 DLC that unlocks content already on the disc or in the files. Games that simply stop existing when support ends. These are legitimate consumer questions. Game preservation, the right to resell, long-term access. These debates existed long before any GTA 6 footage leaked. But then there's the other side. Hacking into systems, stealing unreleased assets, releasing them with threats, and demanding public apologies plus restitution is illegal, full stop. You can't complain about companies exploiting consumers while using stolen content and pressure tactics to force the conversation. That's the tension a lot of people are stuck on. Take-Two, Rockstar's parent company, has responded the way large publishers usually do. Aggressive DMCA takedowns and now federal subpoenas. They're seeking identifying information from Microsoft and Discord. Account details, IP addresses, device IDs, linked Xbox and Google accounts, OneDrive contents, anything that might identify who's behind the CyberLeak persona. The irony is hard to miss. The leaker set out to expose the system. Now the system is trying to expose the leaker. Stop Killing Games, the actual consumer advocacy campaign focused on preservation, publicly condemned the leaks. Motive doesn't erase the method. So where does that leave us? The message deserves a real conversation. The method deserves criticism. But the question that stays after the clips get taken down is bigger than one leaker or one game. Do you actually own your digital games? Is a purchase a license that can be revoked? Should single-player content remain playable forever offline? Are digital pre-orders still fair when there's no limited stock? These aren't easy answers. Publishers need to fund massive projects and fight piracy. Players want lasting value for the money they spend. Both sides have points. CyberLeak forced the topic into the spotlight the loudest way possible. Whether that helps or hurts the long-term discussion is something the community is still arguing about. I'm not here to tell you yes or no. I'm here to put the full picture on the table. Drop your honest take in the comments. Do you think the leaker raised valid points or does the method wipe them out? If this helped you see past the pure chaos of the leaks, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's been arguing about this for days. New GTA 6 updates will keep coming. We'll keep covering them the same way. Clear, neutral, and focused on what actually matters.
Put the game back.